How to save money with low income in 2023. 1. Should I try to switch energy suppliers at the moment? Usually, we'd advise everyone to compare prices and switch energy suppliers or tariffs to get the best deal. But these aren't normal times, and switching isn't a viable option for many at the moment. Suppliers aren't selling cheap deals, some aren't accepting customers at all, and most variable tariffs cost pretty much the same. The majority of us are on variable, also called out-of-contract or default tariffs at the moment. If your fixed tariff has ended, or you've been moved from a failed supplier to a new one, you'll be on a variable tariff. Since 1 October 2022, the government's Energy Price Guarantee (EPG) has been in place. This protects households from the worst of recent price rises, but bills are still higher than before. The average electricity unit rate is around 33.2p per kWh. The average gas unit rate is around 10.3p per kWh. A household with typical use paying for a dual-fuel variable tariff by direct debit is around £2,500 a year, or £208 a month. The EPG is expected to be higher than the price cap from July 2023. The price cap is used to limit our bills before October 2022 and is set by energy regulator Ofgem. If this happens, variable or default energy tariffs will return to being regulated by this price cap instead. The price cap is set based on wholesale rates and limits what suppliers can charge for each unit of energy. This doesn't mean your bills won't increase. It could mean the opposite. Wholesale gas prices have been falling, so it's predicted the price cap for a typical household could be around £2,063 per year from July. Suppliers may also be able to afford to offer cheaper tariffs. If you're still on a fixed-term deal, don't switch too early. You're unlikely to find anything as cheap yet. 2. My energy direct debit has gone up. What should I do? Your direct debits are not your energy bills. They are a set amount your provider takes from your bank account each month to cover the cost of the gas and electricity you use, which will go up and down each month. Your actual bill combines a daily standing charge for each fuel you use, plus the energy you've used charged at a unit rate per kWh. The money from your direct debit is used to pay this. Sometimes you may be in credit to your provider, sometimes in debt. This happens because you'll use far more energy in some months, typically in winter. It should balance out over a year, and your company should review your direct debit to check what it does. Reasons your direct debit payments have increased might be: if you've moved on to a pre-year deal, for example if your fixed tariff has ended, and you've moved on to an out-of-contract variable tariff automatically, or your energy company has gone bust and you've moved to a new one. If you're on a variable tariff, and the rates have increased to the point your supplier calculates your direct debits no longer cover the cost. If your payments were based on an estimated use, for example, if you moved into a new home, so couldn't give accurate figures, and you're using more energy than predicted when you give meter readings, or if your supplier has noticed your energy use has increased. If you don't understand why your direct debit payments are going up, ask your supplier. If you don't agree, for example, if you think your current payments will cover your bills despite your increased use, or the higher rates of a new tariff, you can ask for your monthly payments to stay the same. If you are unable to pay your higher energy bills, help is available. Contact your supplier in the first instance, as they may well have support schemes. Depending on your circumstances, help may also be available from the government or other local grant schemes. Cost of living grants are available for low-income households. Find out whether you're eligible. 3. What's the most energy-efficient way to heat a room if I don't want to put the central heating on? Central heating is generally the most cost-effective way to heat your home, but make sure it's working efficiently and use timers, room thermostats, and thermostatic radiator valves, TRVs, to control which rooms are heated and when. If you only need to heat one room, a portable heater can be cost-effective. Convector heaters, including oil-filled and oil-free radiators, are best for heating a room for a few hours or more, while fan or halogen heaters are better for a shorter blast of heat to warm you up quickly. Choose a heater with a decent thermostat and timer to avoid overheating and save money. 4. What's the most energy-efficient way to cook? Electric ovens, whether part of a cooker or a built-in oven, are more energy efficient than gas. Similarly, electric induction hobs are the most efficient as they supply heat only to the pan and not out into the kitchen. Electric ceramic hobs are second best, while gas trails in third. But because gas is cheaper than electricity, your energy bills will be lower if you cook on gas. Our tests show that air fryers can save energy and money compared to using an oven and other appliances. This is because heating a smaller space requires less energy. Microwaves also cook some small items quickly and efficiently, so are a good option for keeping costs low. 5. Could buying an energy-efficient appliance really make that much difference to my bills? Absolutely. Check out our free How to Buy the Best guides, including how to buy the best tumble dryer and how to buy the best fridge freezer, which lists the running costs of popular models. All our energy cost data comes from our independent lab testing, where every appliance we review is tested in real-world scenarios to measure how much energy it uses. We find big differences between seemingly identical A-rated machines and even B and C-rated machines. You could save hundreds of pounds a year by factoring this in when buying new appliances, and even more over the life of the appliance. 6. Are there any cheap ways to insulate my home? While some energy efficiency upgrades need professional installation, there are other quick and cost-effective DIY ways to insulate your home. Our top 5 recommendations are: insulate the loft, install drop proofing, insulate hot water pipes and tanks, fit secondary glazing, add cozy furnishings, how to pay less for broadband, phone contracts, and insurance. Paul Lester, Senior Home Editor, Uhede Fletcher, Principal Telecoms Researcher, and Sam Richardson, Money Editor, advise on how to save on your bills. 7. My broadband costs a fortune. Should I switch? If you're out of contract, it's an opportunity to save money and can also mean a faster connection. If you still have standard broadband, also known as ADSL, switching is an opportunity to upgrade to fiber. Fiber broadband can cost the same as standard broadband, or less, plus it's more reliable. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.